Hey, yeah, peeps. This is Scar speaking and bringing you a post commentary of a game I recently had where I scored 3 million damage. So you'd know recently Manny Gaming posted 3.2 million. It's not the highest game ever, but it's a good start to the new year nonetheless. Today we're playing on Canyon Map, and this is my usual free-for-all setup. It's 2 Bulwarks, my Spectre, and then also the newly added fast modules. I've only been able to purchase 3 of the gold modules. So I've got 2 thermonuclear reactors, one on my Ares and one on my Bulwark with Trident, that I want to extend the strength of my bots and not so much try and fix up the weaknesses. Now you can see here I'm jumping at the Falcon and Invader. I love interfering with 2-on-2 battles in free-for-all. I managed to suppress both of them, but I focus firing on the stronger of the 2 bots, which is obviously the Invader in this instance. And just lucky at the same time, when the Invader jumps, he suppresses both me and the Falcon, which allows me to kill the Invader. With that, I focus on the Falcon, and yeah, I personally don't like Falcons in short range engagement. After killing the 2, I am far away from everything, but I spot some and then use my jump in a travel mode if you wish. Now I normally don't use my jump if I can help it to travel, because that's not the best thing to do. You want to save it for action, but at the same time, if you're out far with your Invader, you use that sometimes. Especially at the start when there's many bots around. Get your short range bots out, run through all of the bots, then switch to the bots that suit the best for the map in question. Managed to get 2 more bots, 2 more kills, staying out of direct fire, but then eventually winning this exchange of hit points before I lose my bot. Jump into my Spectre and approach this guy from behind. Jump, my stealth jump, not that I'm right on top of him, just make certain he's not aware of me until the last moment. Allow my storms to reload, and then boom, just take him out as quick as possible. Now I've got a problem here because I'm caught in the open, and that's never a good thing. But managed to come around a corner here so to evade the scorch from that H over there. I jump at the H, which sort of works, but then again, when I'm done taking him out, I'm in the open, and that's never a clever idea. Right, jumping into Bulwark with the Avengers Quantum Raiden, and you'll see here it's quite effective in general play. But in this game, I guess the key happens is that I'm quite successful with my ultimate range bot, which is the Trident with Bulwark. My Trident with Bulwark is one of the bots I've got my thermonuclear reactor on. Got that Trident's maxed out to level 12, and then adding the thermonuclear gives him just that extra punch. I get targeted by Scourge, and any energy weapon, Scourge, stars and so forth, I immediately turn my shield towards, and that is quite effective until the shield obviously. Yeah, normally a Bulgazari would be a threat in anyone's book, and especially the Scourge Bulgazari. But then with the current setup, I've got one over this Bulgazari. I can block him with my physical shield, and then I can splash around his physical shield with the massive blast rages of the tridents. And so I make a quick work of the Bulgazari there. And yeah, I get targeted by hover, and that normally isn't a big deal. Again, you know, you can shoot your rockets, and because of the blast radius, even though the hover will move away from your original aim spot, you've got a high likelihood of hitting them anyways. Tridents. Getting out in RS at 500 meters of range is not bad at all. And as you can see here, I have two shock trains, max shock trains on my RS. That matches the 500 meter range of the RS, but also then adds to the fact that I can give damage on an instant, which is the thing that I want to do with my RS. I tend to hide and then jump out of hiding, take a few shots. If I can lock them down, I'll activate my shield, and then I'll take the damage out of them. At this point I activate my shield early because that's the only chance I have of surviving battle with the Spectre, and I'm quite lucky to get him. So I'm now ripe for the picking. 14,000 health is not a lot. I walk around acting a little bit too cautious in hindsight, because what could I do with this amount of health in my pot? Nonetheless, decide to get brave, poke my head out, and eventually I'm doing some damage to the Bulgazari. He manages to take me out. In this game there's exchange between me and an invader. It's the invader that you can see over there. That turns into a damage farming activity for me, and I think if it wasn't for that persistently hitting invader, my damage total would have been less. But here he comes, he pursues me. I managed to keep him at range and just basically farm the hit points of him over time. Now obviously my burst runs out, and so I'm shooting slow at the moment, but nevertheless in the end turns out to be quite good from a damage perspective. And then eventually when I take him out, I get surprised by Inquisitor. Who I also managed to take out, and when they look around, the invaders come back. Got far more health than I can manage. And he takes me out. I think I just want to in general also say that what I'm doing here, just enjoy, share some of the fun I have with the bot. Now, I guess one of the other things that's probably worth noting right now is that in the current meta, Pixonic has essentially created such a wide variety of potentially different setups that can all be quite effective. Now I guess with the modules you end up seeing H's and Spectres coming back into the game quite effectively. And that's great, because in the end, if there's a variety for us to be able to cook up different setups that actually is effective and bring that to the game, then it becomes quite unpredictable, and then it relies more on skills on just having the best equipment. I think that's a positive development. Finally, we only have the last few seconds of damage grabbing and no kills, but a good result nonetheless. As you can see, I finished the game at first place, and then something quite lucky happened to me. I have tried one of those advertising opportunities, which I won't show you, but you can see the result of it is a massive 3.6 million silver payout, which is the most I've had. That's obviously quite useful. And then you see here obviously the 3.046 million damage. I was quite stunned when I saw it. It was one of those, oh, that's nice moments. Anyways, happy for feedback, commentary. Let me know if you've got any questions, and talk to you again later. Cheers, bye.